is enough, and it's time for a change!
It is Sunday, and you're listening to the Sunday Segue Wrestling Podcast.
Give me a hell yeah! Get some love!
Ooh, yeah!
With Kinny Killa.
Hey yo! We're in the big D tonight, baby! And we are live! Woo!
I'm the gal them sugar shook.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be! Cause that's the bottom line! The Stone Cold said so!
Hello everyone and welcome to the Sunday Segue Wrestling Podcast. It is Sunday, it's episode 59 and I am the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, the one man with no Instagram, Kinny Killa. And you know I'm always kicking it with the hashtag tech guy, the Wash Wizard himself, the Newport Knight, the Gal Them Sugar Shugs.
Yo, yo, yo.
Now today people, we have the return of our head of fan relations, Mr. James Powers.
Hello.
Hello. And we have a debut today. We have our seg head, Mr. Joshua Smith. How you doing, Josh?
Oh, it's an honour. I'm happy to be here.
Hey, we're glad you're here, brother. I know you're a little bit nervous, but don't worry. You know, it's all good. We're just shooting the breeze as always, part of the seg head. So, you know, it's all good, bro. It's all good. How's your weekend been so far?
It's been good. I've just relaxed, watched the WWE Network yesterday, and I'm off to the West Bromwich Albion match later today, so... Really
Baggies! Come on, the baggies!
Yeah. That's it. Loving it.
What do you think of Pepe Mel?
I think he's great. I mean, he's got passion for the club. He just needs some backing by the board, so...
Okay. And, quickly, what made you, listen to us, basically? What made you, get involved with the Segue?
Well, it was the head of fan relations telling me to listen in, so I did.
What do you obviously, what do you think?
Well, it's a laugh. I'll never go away disappointed, so, yeah.
Good. That's what I like to hear. James, how's your weekend been? I know you're in work.
Oh, good day yesterday. Sat in work today, but it's always skeleton stuff. So just me and Chloe. Chloe is a diehard Man United fan, and she wants City to win the league. So
Chloe,
says a lot.
Chloe, we're United. Well, I'm a United fan as well. Shugs is as well. I don't even know who. I just don't want the scum to. They're both scum. Liverpool and Man City are the scum, but I just don't want Liverpool to win. I just don't. Fuck them. Shugs, how's it going?
Yeah, man, I suppose it's alright. My team won their last game of the season yesterday. I went down to watch, die hard fan. So we won it
wins all season.
I think that's our fourth. We got, is it fourth? We beat the team below, fourth win. So we beat the team below us twice, and we won two other games. So we finished second from bottom.
Okay, well, man, they're missing their star player. That's why.
Exactly.
Man, come with a bus lead. They just missing you, man.
Exactly.
Jeez.
So we'll have to start again next year in Division 3. Try and come back, And so I'll be supporting Man City as well today. Keep the trophy in Manchester, represent the city.
Because that's about all we can do right about now.
Exactly.
Quickly, would you rather us not be in Europa League?
I don't think. I don't think we got the squad for Europa League because we haven't got enough good players. We're shit. So
you might need the European thing though to attract new players.
Yeah,
because if you've no European football, people aren't going to want to go there, are they?
The thing is, if you win the Europa League, you get a Champions League place, I think, this year. And, maybe that's our best way rather than finishing fourth because, we're a long way off finishing fourth this year.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I don't think anyone wants to join. I don't think the United playing in the Europa League would make people want to join. You either want to play for Man United or you don't.
Exactly.
If we were like Everton or if we were like Spurs, if we were Everton or we were Spurs or we were someone like that, it might be an extra little cherry on top. But you're playing for United. What more do you need?
Well, Leighton Baines has turned you down 3 times.
All right, don't even. Oh, jeez. Anywho, before we even get to the show, I just want to mention this, okay? I was scrolling through the channels last night, all right? Went on to BBC One, just so happened to see Eurovision, and I turned on, and there is a woman with a beard. I'm like, wait a minute, what am I watching? What's going on? This woman has got a beard like Batista, right? I'm like, nah, what is this shit? Then I look closer, it's a man looking like a woman with a beard. Then I go away, I come back, Twitter's going crazy because this woman has won Eurovision. What the hell's going on?
Exactly.
You know what? Listen, I ain't got nothing against that because you could do what you want to do. It's each to their own, boo-boo. But at the end of the day, this looked crazy. It looked crazy. If you can get that up, someone put it up on Twitter so they can see the picture.
It wasn't even like a failed attempt at looking like a woman. It was just like somebody just like doing their thing. Like, I'm going to wear a dress and I'm getting my beard done crisp, ready for the show,
That beard was so crisp.
Yeah,
like...
he went for the shape up, and everything.
It was Austria. Yeah. And it just, the shape, it just looks so sick. I've been trying to grow my beard for long, bruv. And I can't get it as immaculate as that.
You're going to have to do like a reverse Hulk Hogan note, man, because otherwise we ain't seeing that shit, man.
You know that, bruv. I'm going to die that shit. Oh, God. Anywho, that's enough of the banter. All our Twitter followers, please make sure you keep following us. That's at Sunday Segue. Segue spelled S-E-G-U-E. Joshua, I know you've been doing a little bit of, getting a lot of people to join us. So I saw last night you were promoting us, so keep that going. Also email us, the sundaysegue@gmail.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, rate us on iTunes. Download us on Podomatic, Stitcher, Mixcloud, and don't forget to download that Double Twist player. Also, download the Sunday Segue Wrestling podcast app. That's apps.appmakr.com. So, let's just go into the shout-outs. Got a few shout-outs, had a few people, following us. We're now up to, I believe, just past the 650 mark. So, shout-outs. Again, if I miss you out, I'm sorry, but sorry about your damn luck, and you're going to have to wait till next week. So, shout-outs to Ex-Wrestling Force, Helena Petrick, Kevin Harlow, Judd Sadie, Ryan Dilbert. It's Ryan Dilbert, who is the WWE lead writer for Bleacher Report. Wrestling Nerd, who else? Dustin Ghetto, Rohan Dizel, Tina Hoffman, Mother Goose. Big shout out to Mother Goose. David J.L. Edridge, Manish Agwal, Jack, that's at Prosser_WBA, fellow Baggy supporter. Here we go. Storm Champion, and last but not least, bad guy Marcos Leos. There you go. So those are the shout outs. Chubbs, any shout outs?
Big up Branstano.
Mm-hmm. Big up Branstano. Hey, I got to give a big up to Jason, man. Hacked the food that Shugs bought for him. He had a fat ass Nando's. Shugs, just roll through what he ate, please.
Well, me and Jason had a bet. Our friend JC Ace Clarkson, who could grow their hair the longest, and then I lost due to peer pressure and wifey pressure, and I cut my hair off. So he said he wanted half a chicken, corn on the cob, garlic bread, double chips, coleslaw, and something else. I'm sure there was something else on there. He just basically took me to the cleaners. Yeah, just took me to the cleaners.
Oh man, the picture looked so funny that you sent me. He just looked fucking dead out. He had an itis and a half. Jeez. So big up Branstano, big up Jace. Also, James, any shout outs?
Kylie B19, Mr. President 92, and Mr. Oliver Ben.
Mr. President, holla at your boy. I'm still waiting for your response. Next week, I'm hoping to have an All-American special. All-American guest on the show. Mr. President, we want you on, so holla at your boy. Who else we got? We have... Oh, I want to shout out Michael Cook, because Michael, who's also going to be a new host on the show, we've been sending out little cryptic tweets going out, getting people ready for the new show. You don't know what it is yet, but just all I'm saying now is hashtag 31514, hashtag 1991. You just know it's coming. Josh, any shout outs?
Just anyone who follows me on Twitter at @pardon_say again.
There you go. All right. So, it's time for Joshua's Fandango impressions. Now, Shugs has already got his cards ready. They're ready. I know. Lock, stock, and barrel. Now we're just waiting for you, Josh. So please, without further ado, can you give us your best Fandango impression?
Will do. It's Fandango.
Shugs.
Yeah, good. He's let the A's breathe. Very nice.
I like that. Josh, can you please tell us your favorite current wrestler and your favorite wrestler of all time?
All time is probably The Undertaker. Just look at everything he's done and achieved. It's just incredible. Currently, I'd say Daniel Bryan, but there's a few things at the minute where I'm going, maybe Seth Rollins or Bad News Barrett. So.
Okay, I like those picks. All right, so what we're going to do right now, we're going to go into the Extreme Rules discussion. We're just going to talk a bit quickly about it, go over it quick. So let's just let me just get these matches up and let's go over the matches first. Obviously, we had the WLC match on the kickoff. Now, I did watch it. You know, I'm not going to lie, I did watch it. James, what did you think of it, man? Because I was surprised.
I didn't see that coming at all, but I said it all week. JBL's got to get fired and put that Jerry the King Smaller in because he was fucking brilliant.
Jerry the King Smaller, man. Oh my, the little men were so funny. The little mini man. I still wanted to see Max Mini, man. I wanted to see a return of Max Mini. That would have been a joke. But nevertheless, you know, El Torito took it down. Ships, did you see it?
No, I didn't see I saw the pictures and the little bits they showed, but you know, I wasn't going out of my way to see that bullshit.
Well, let's get on to the main card. It was Cesaro versus Swagger versus Rob Van Dam in a triple threat elimination match. Now, Shugs, they messed this shit up because even though they kind of said it was an elimination match, they didn't transcend it to the announcers, and they looked so surprised when Swagger went out first, and they thought it was the end of the bloody match.
How can we know and those three not know? They got iPads, they got people talking in their ears, they got everything. JBL and Michael Cole do both shows, and they commentate on both shows. How can they not know?
It's just dead out, man. But the match, though, the match was good. I liked it. You know, with the cans came out, trash cans came out. Cesaro, you know, he had to go over, obviously, and he took it down, and it was a good match. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it when Rob Van Dam frog splashed his head open onto the thing, because you could just see it. He just landed, and like the actual hard part of the bin, the bottom, just like landed straight on his face. So it was brilliant.
Sad times for him. It just reminds me of that Joey Mercury injury, man. Oh my god! In the I think it was one of the TLC match or something, and his face got busted wide open. Anyway, the next match we saw was Rusev against R-Truth and Xavier Woods. Man, Josh, it was just a non-starter. I mean, it just came out. It was what it was. Literally, Xavier Woods got a kick in his face, bro.
Yeah, did he bash his head when Rusev lifted the apron up off the under bit?
Yeah, he got knocked the fuck out.
I couldn't tell if that was a work or not, but I really liked Rusev. I think if he was on Raw and SmackDown, like facing each mid-carders, so like about 5 or 6 of them, and then on the pay-per-view, if they booked him to face like 6 of them at once, then that would have been something amazing then.
Yeah, definitely.
The trouble with Rusev, though, it's pretty much same as what Kozlov it was. He's going to get beat like somebody like Daniel Bryan or John Cena, and then that'll be it.
It'll be over. They got to make him they just got to make him actually beat up the top guys. Like just run in and just bust them up just for no reason, just because he can, and that's it, you know, and then run away after or whatever. But don't make him just bust up these mid carders, then face the main eventers, and then it's all over. Next we had Bad News Barrett versus Big E for the IC title. Shugs, man, Bad News is just so sick. He just come out, he getting a massive pop. Big E was getting booed.
Well, it's just because, like, what has Big E done to get the crowd on his side, you know? Apart from when he was, like, Dolph Ziggler's muscle, and then after that, he didn't really have any, like, sort of big breakup, and then he's just nothing, you know? He's not doing anything. No. He's just there. He just exists. Stands in the background watching the TV.
Yeah, literally every week, man. Oh god. The match after that, we got the Shield versus Evolution, and what a match, guys! What a match! Seth Rollins is a nutter. Like James, this guy, I don't know. He's just like, he's not even surprising me anymore. I just expect just sickness from him now. He's just doing such a good job.
And when I saw that dive, I just kept recalling Jeff Hardy on top of Edge and Christian and Dudley's at Survivor Series. It was just pretty much same thing.
Yeah.
Suicidal, man.
Oh man, it was wicked. Ambrose got a bit more light in this match also. Obviously the Shield took it down. It was just a wicked match, and I always look forward to these three-way matches because they're just so nice to watch. Then we got Bray Wyatt versus Cena in the steel cage match, and Josh, this match was a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, I think it made Bray look incredibly weak with him not winning clean. I like the idea of the kid coming out at the end to stop Cena. I mean, there's loads of possibilities from it. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I agree with you. It's just, what's the point? Why are you gonna keep having? Just let Bray do it without the guys to show that he can deal with it, innit? But obviously they've done it like that because they're gonna have a continuation. Then we got Paige versus Tamina. Just out of sync match. I mean, there was some good moves. I mean, Tamina swung Paige into the barricade, which looked sick. She got the Scorpion crosslock on her, but it just, yeah. I like the aggressiveness. I love the aggressiveness from the Divas now. It seems like with Paige being in there, they're allowing them to do that. But yeah, still, they need a lot more to do. And Shugs, Daniel Bryan versus Kane. Oh man, what did you think, man?
I just think, it's filler. That's all there is. It's filler. So, and it was Extreme Rules, so they sort of had to try and make it interesting, and they didn't do a very good job.
Man picked up a forklift, bro.
Did any of you notice when they were backstage, when Kane lobbed the TV at him, Nikki and Brie were fucking stood there?
Yeah, I know. I was thinking,
She's meant to be scared on him.
That's the thing, like, man, they obviously got peas to just be blowing away, busting up cars left, right, and centre, TVs. But if you're gonna bust up that TV, give it my way. I need something like that in my bedroom, goddammit. Anyway, that was Extreme Rules, whatever it was. But let's just get. Can you guys collectively come together and give me your pay-per-view MVP?
It's got to be Rollins foot dive.
Yeah, it's got to be Rollins. Nobody else did anything, really.
Yeah, I agree. It's got to be.
I suppose Daniel Bryan should be commended for his forklift driving skills. But...
He was on a farm. You would hope he'd know how to drive one.
Yeah, exactly.
Man. What was your biggest disappointment of the night, though? Yeah, individually. Shugs.
Yeah, I suppose it was the Cena match.
Mm-hmm.
Just basically, it was the wrong way round. So he beat him in WrestleMania with people interfering, and then they had a steel cage match, and then it was like a 3-on-1 steel cage match, and he lost. Didn't make sense.
No. James, is that yours as well? Your disappointment tonight?
Yeah, there's no correct continuation with Cena's story. It's completely backwards, and I love Bray as a character, but I just don't think Cena will ever let him go over him clean.
Okay. Do you agree, Josh?
Yeah, totally. It's the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, the highlight of the night is everyone across the board with the Shield Evolution match.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily. All right. Well, Shugs, predictions. Who took it down?
I think it was just like a draw across the board because it was a bit of an obvious card. So nobody actually predicted anything like out of the norm.
Yeah, it was weird because they didn't give us much room to get things wrong at all. It just looked so bait, and Payback looks exactly the same.
Extreme Rules match coming.
Yeah. All right, well, let's just go into Raw now, people. Let's get into the crowding of it. Segment 1, we started with the US title Battle Royal, which was very, very interesting, Shugs. So we start Raw with the Battle Royal, and how did you feel about starting Raw with this, though?
Yeah, I thought it was different. You know, it was better than Triple H coming out or Stephanie coming out, which seems to happen most weeks. So it was a good change. And it was just carrying on really from Extreme Rules and setting up like where they seem to be going for like this week with Triple H just stitching up the Shield basically.
Yeah, I mean, it was a nice change to have something like this up because you instantly think, okay, which fucking fools they're gonna just dash in the ring now? Which people that haven't got much TV time and they're gonna just dash on TV? And we saw all sorts up in there. Josh, within the Battle Royal, they actually gave Ambrose the spotlight, which was a really, really nice thing to see. How important is that going forward for him?
Well, they've got to make all three of the Shield look strong. I know they're trying to force feed us bloody Roman Reigns, but like, Ambrose is really talented and same as Rollins, so him having a spot like that, it helped.
We saw some unique moves from him, you know, in that match, which was good. I'm just glad he was in there by himself. We haven't seen him defending the title regularly, you know, one time on last week on Smackdown and so on and so on. So it was nice just to see him in there. Shield not get involved and he just deals with it. James, so Sheamus wins the Battle Royal. Did we get the right winner, and was it time to take the strap off Ambrose?
Well, they're always going to remove the strap from Ambrose coming up to 300 days. I think it could have been probably better, somebody young and up and coming winning it if they're wanting to establish the title like they're doing with Barrett with IC. But then I did see on dirt sheets later in the week it's Sheamus who's set to replace Batista in Evolution when Batista fucks off again.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that as well. Shugs, what you think of that?
It's absolute bullshit. Why would you want
Triple
that?
H's mate.
Why would you want that idiot in there?
Exactly. You're going to see all of them all tanned out, and he's just going to stick out like a sore thumb. Just pale as fuck.
Did you see him rant on Twitter? He come out saying, look, I've only ever trained with Triple H like twice, and I was just like, no, you haven't.
Yeah,
because
he got tucked in by
Hunico.
By Hunico.
That's right. Hunico. I heard that, bruv. I heard on the dirt sheets that he think weren't broken up. He got a lucky escape, bruv. His ass would have got tanned.
Did they say why they were fighting?
Not yet, but apparently it happened a few weeks, it happened ages ago actually, and it's only just come out. So I don't know. It could be anything, but don't rap with Hunico. Don't, man. Take a switchblade out on you. All right, let's go on to the next segment, which was Cesaro versus RVD. James, clearly this match was better than the last one a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it?
Well, good match, but you know when it comes to Cesaro, at minute they're putting him across his face, heel, they just can't seem to make their mind up, and it just seems like RVD's being forced into that situation that he doesn't want to be in that situation.
Yeah,
it's like he clearly doesn't want to be the one who wants to push Cesaro. Now that could be the Paul Heyman effect because we all know RVD hates him.
Yeah, don't trust these guys. But Shooks, why do you think that they went for the DQ win for Bandana?
I suppose just because they've got it's got to be dragged out, haven't they? You know, a lot of these angles seem like they're in them because creative don't know what to do, or they don't know where they are at the moment with people. So it seems like they're just carrying on the same shit from WrestleMania, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And Payback looks like it's going to be all the same matches we saw this month.
Yeah. But the thing is, they think they can just get away with that now, obviously, because people have already got the network. So it's just like, well, you're paying for it already, so we'll just give you the same shit. You know what I mean? Like,
they don't need to get people to pay $40 to watch it, so they just program it as normal.
Yeah, and luckily for us, you know, Payback's going to be on Sky Sports, so. I mean, I don't pay for that shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Josh, anything else about this? About the match?
Just what you said. They need to make their mind up. I mean, if they're gonna push him here, I mean, I'd like the idea of him being an idiot and like really destroying people. So that DQ victory was good for me instead of another clean win.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry, James, was you gonna say something?
No, I was just going to say with Cesaro, he always seems he's a good technical, one of probably best technical wrestlers. They're just not getting him a right kind of storyline. Mm-hmm. It's just one thing after another with him. It's at a minute I just have the bad feeling that minute that twat Brock Lesnar comes back, Heyman's going to piss off again.
Well, yeah, he is gonna, isn't he? But it's just gonna set up something between Cesaro and Lesnar, hopefully, which I'm looking forward to, because Cesaro, oh my God, Cesaro against Lesnar. We obviously know how crazy Brock Lesnar is, yeah, and with Cesaro handling him as well. Oh, that match would be crazy, man. That match would be just crazy to see. All right, let's go on to the next segment. Bray Wyatt promo. Now, Josh, it was another deep promo by Bray, but do you think WWE are kind of doing overkill with these promos now?
Not really. I mean, all I literally wrote down here is Wyatt is gold on the mic, because he is. I mean, you can say the same things over and over again. He's still creeped out, or just, what the hell is he on about? The weirdo.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm starting to feel a bit like, oh, okay, I know he's a good talker and stuff, and they're good, but the in the ring stuff, I just want to see promos in different places, different things. Like, it's starting to get a bit samey now. I love the promos, don't get me wrong, but it's just like I'm getting bored of these promos about John Cena now.
Yeah, maybe they could advance it and like go to John Cena's Stad Zone like they did with Edge and Orton and stuff like that, and just make him like cradle him and sing he's got the whole world in his hands or something.
He lives with Nikki now, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously they got John Cena's dad on payroll, because this guy keeps getting effed up like every couple of months. James, just when we thought Bray was, making the feud a little bit interesting, they bring out this kid as usual, which we find out is Jameson's son. Like, old school Jameson's son. It happens to be this little kid. So should they have kind of kept this quiet as just a one-time visual thing and just left it there, maybe?
Yeah, it's just I'm always skeptical when it comes to use of children, especially because end of the day, I'm not saying what would ever happen, but he's in an environment where he could get hurt. Mm-hmm. You don't know what's going to happen, do you? It's like it comes across. But at the minute, Wyatt said in his promo that he's got to be stood up and noticed. Stood up and noticed for what? You won a 3-on-1 handicap match. That's what it amounts to.
Yeah, true. Shugs, do you think it was a good move by the WWE to keep Cena off Raw?
Well, apparently he was just late. He couldn't get from wherever he was coming to, wasn't he? I don't think they meant to keep him off. I think he did an appearance on a show.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was on The View or something.
Yeah, and he couldn't get to Raw in time, or there was, he must have had travel problems. I don't think they would choose to leave off fucking Cena, Golden Balls.
All right, let me rephrase that then. Could he have contributed any more to the segment if he was there?
Well, that's the thing, because with Cena being fucking bipolar, you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know whether he's gonna be shaking his head and worrying, and Bray's corrupting everyone, or whether he's gonna be riding a fucking donkey onto Raw or riding a mule. So you never fucking know. I think they just need to get him some meds. That's what they need to do, just to level him
out. Next segment, we got Cody versus Ryback. I mean, there's no interest in this whatsoever, Shugs. I mean, we don't care about Ryback, Axel, Goldust, or even Cody. I mean, do you feel like...
I care about Cody. I want more for him, He's like that kid who can do better, but just can't be asked.
So do you feel that the turn is flat because, it wasn't done at the height of their success?
The problem is there's no mid-card. That's what it is. So anything below a main event feud, nobody cares about because there's no mid-card. They're either squashing them, or, people are getting used as enhancement talent, but there is no mid-card. That's why they can't fill out the pay-per-view, because there's nobody there.
Shit, I thought you said Midgard then. I thought, fuck, are we in Thor? What's going on? Midgard.
You know what I mean?
No, totally agree. Totally agree. I mean, we've been saying this for a few weeks now, No mid-card, it just makes it really, that in-between a bit stagnant. You either go from right at the bottom to right at the top, or from the top to nothing. So...
Yeah, Ziggler got eliminated by a puppy.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, that poor guy.
Oh, God. Oh, God. So, I mean, seeing as that you're a fresh face, Josh, what's your thoughts on Axel back, as I like to call them?
Well, as you know, I am a fan. I think they suit each other. On their own, I think they're weak as hell. The only thing I've ever seen Ryback do decent was that feud with John Cena, which was alright. But together, I think they're really something. I just think they need something. I don't know what. I don't know. Look, their match against the Usos the other week was class. I love that.
Mm-hmm. I just don't like Axel. He's just nothing. He's just like, if you was to describe Curtis Axel as in terms of his character and the wrestler, what the fuck can you say? You can't describe him as anything because he's
got
not
a
perfect.
beard. I'd say he's this guy, and he got a beard, and his dad was Mr. Perfect.
That's it.
Yeah, he ain't got much of a character. I agree with that, but that's where Ryback comes in with his weird.
Like, he's gonna get left behind real quick, and and having Mr. Perfect and Larry the Axe as your family, it's not gonna get you much longer. So he just needs to just sit back and just sort himself out, because he's just gonna get left behind. Because once they decide to push Ryback again, it's all over for you, bruv. Shell shock to your dome, and it's done. Like, James, you want to add anything else onto this?
You know my opinions on Ryback, so
Yeah.
both fucking blocked me on Twitter, the cunts. So. Hey.
What did you say? Come on.
Might have made some kind of comment about I'd seen Hornswoggle wrestle better to Ryback, and that was it blocked.
Oh dear.
I have seen Hornswoggle wrestle better.
Yeah.
So which Raw are you going to again?
I have tickets for Leeds, which is an house show. I have tickets now for Sheffield, which my mates hooked me up. But at the minute, they're still not showing none available for the Raw or Smackdown tapings in London. But if you can get them, I'm there.
Well, I did manage to see a little something. Shout out to Master of the Top Rope Elbow, who has got tickets, and he said that there's this website where you can get some tickets. So I'll holler at you with that one a little bit later. But
Squad beating him for his ticket then.
So what signs are you gonna let us know? What signs you're gonna start writing?
I already have one ready for the Leeds show. Triple H's burial services.
Oh,
yes. Oh, I can't wait for you to come back and just tell us what has happened. Let's hopefully you don't get locked up.
I am sure Miss Martin could get me out of custody.
Hey, heard that, Paige. All right. Well, I'm not going to talk about Los Matadores. Like I said on Twitter, I'm not talking about that. Just dumbness now. Fuck that. Not talking about it. So we're going to go into the next segment, which was Rusev versus Kofi Kingston. I mean, Rusev takes on a different opposition, James. This time, was it the right time, for him to face someone that gets a bit more offense on him?
I've said it the way. I think with Rusev at the minute, he has to be really quickly because he's dying out for him. It's going to be somebody like Sheamus he faces or Barrett, because they're already all getting fed up with flaming jobbers, and at this minute in time, Lana's far over than he's ever going to be.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just going to pass this on to the Shugs. Lana.
She's just Lana, She got a little suits now. She got all different colours. She's starting to branch out.
Well, apparently they're dating, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. That's just a crime.
Someone was vexed.
That's just a crime.
I seen something on Twitter that people was going vexed. None of the seg heads were going on vexed. People was just like, wait, what? Are you serious? But yeah, it's going down.
Probably sweats up bigger than Lesnar.
Oh, jeez. Well, she's getting pops. She's getting pops left, right, and center. Every time they show her on the screen, people are just going crazy. But Josh, I mean, in terms of the match, Kofi, obviously he's becoming Job Squad 2.0 now. What did you think of the match in general? It was a quick one, but Kofi got more offense in. Who should they maybe go to next for him to face?
Well, yeah, it was just an average Raw match. Not much offense from Kofi, considering. But I don't know. Like James said, it should be someone like Sheamus. I know he's just won the title and he's turning heel, so that wouldn't make sense. But I don't know. There's not really like a top base guy who's free at the minute who would be an impressive win. So.
And like Shug said, there's no mid-card, so you just literally you either go into Ziggler, which would just be a shame. I could just see Ziggler in the Accolade on Superstars. Psh, oh my god. I know. Well, he's already got thrown out by Santino. So, alright, let's go on to the next segment. Daniel Bryan versus Del Rio. So, Shugs, just play my music now. I'm not even going to waste any time. Just play my music. Right. WWE, time and time again, we keep telling you this shit. What the fuck are you doing to your champion? What the hell are you... Listen, this is your champion who had beat 3 guys, okay? He beat the COO and he beat the WWE World Heavyweight Champion and Batista in one night. And then you have him, his next feud, running around like some little schoolboy bitch, right? From a guy that lost like 3 minutes at the same pay-per-view. Makes no sense whatsoever, right? I understand that he's looking after his missus, yeah? But he can look after his missus in a strong way. He doesn't have to look after his missus and run away like some bitch. And then getting scared every minute Stephanie turns up. What is that? What is that? He's not Hornswoggle. He's your champion. He is your champion. And I've been listening to podcasts and they're saying that TNA, right, are booking their fake Daniel Bryan better than the actual Daniel Bryan. What is that all about? From when they can say TNA is booking shit better than WWE, champions-wise. There is something wrong. There is something wrong. You got this guy trying to fix a car. This guy should be frigging up Kane, let alone fixing the car. The guy tried to drag your missus through the ring, and you got him out there running away like some bitch trying to fix some car, trying to dust out. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Oh, God. Anyway, Shugs, what the hell are these fools doing? And Brie, what? This girl, what is she trying to do? Some B-rate, C-rate movie? Some shock, some thriller?
I just think that, I don't know, it was just like fucking bullshit, you know? It was like a B movie, you know, like a B movie, just even the way Steph kept turning up and they kept like jumping, you know, every time Steph like entered the room, and Steph with her fucking big man hands banging the doors and fucking everything. It was just ridiculous. Just ridiculous, the whole thing.
What you just love to see for a storyline angle, why don't they just have Brie Bella fuck Stephanie McMahon the fuck up?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? And then,
I want to see that.
Like,
that would be good.
Just slap her in the chops, innit? Just that. Just leave it at that, innit? What are you doing to my man? What are you doing to me? I'm slapping your chops. Just done. There. Get her away from Daniel Bryan. Why did they have to involve the wives? Get her away, because if you put them together, this is what happens. Get him away. Let her do her own thing, all right? And just get her away from him. Josh, do you think this week booking has anything to do with Batista taking time off and this thing that's been going on?
Well, definitely. If they can't look, well, they never do long-term booking anyway. But look, if they can't plan because of superstars going, oh no, I'm walking out today, I'm going to do a film, I'm going to do this, then they can't really do anything. So they need to do week booking. Look, keep their options open. So it means week booking. I just want to say, I'd like to see Daniel Bryan change in the ring a little. I know it's going to be predictable. Look, I absolutely adore it, and I think it's brilliant that he's the champion, but yeah, he needs to change a bit.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Once you become champion, you start bringing in some new shit.
Yeah.
To just keep that momentum going, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, to be fair to Batista, right? WWE have shorthanded him. All right, Vince has shorthanded this guy because this guy just did not get what he was told he was gonna get. I mean, in terms of his character, in terms of the feuds, in terms of everything. So to be honest, man is getting money doing Guardians of the Galaxy. Sorry, not Gardeners of the Galaxy. Jeez, imagine that. Guardians of the Galaxy. Take that P. Dust out, man. Because if they're not doing what's right, what they said they were going to do, then fair enough. You know, if he was going to go at the end of Payback anyway, so you know, might as well go. James, what did you think of the match though? Del Rio versus Bryan.
Well, good match, but when Brie come out, I wasn't concentrating on that match because I was just waiting for Kane to turn up. Mm-hmm. You know, if Brie's there, he's going to come at some point or another. Yeah,
that was definitely predictable. They could have done it differently. They could have just left her off and just had Kane grab her from the back. And
exactly. Then Ryan goes running back to rescue and gets counted out against Del Rio.
Yeah, I would have liked to see something like that. All right, we won't talk about this anymore because we'll just end up slewing even more. Let's go on to the next segment, which was the rematch for the IC title. Barrett versus Big E. Josh, what's your thoughts on Barrett? You know, again, being a fresh face on the show.
Well, I like him, but obviously for the reality era, he's getting changed when he's going to be a heel, and he's a really good heel. So I don't know, but he's definitely funny and hilarious and something to hate.
Yeah,
I suppose.
he's getting over on me right now. Bad news. Bad news. Yeah.
He's doing a signing in Cardiff on the live tour, and so when I can't wait to absolutely go see him. I'm just going to be like, have you got some bad news for me?
Have you got tickets, yeah?
Yeah, for the Cardiff show, yeah.
Okay. Nice one. Well, James, what did you think of this match? Was it, did you find it pretty much just the same as the pay-per-view?
It wasn't pretty much on the level of the pay-per-view. I thought it was a bit slow, but it was a good match. But one thing I will note at the end of that match, more than half of the world titles in WWE are held by British stars.
You're damn right.
That's got to be noted, fella.
Well, obviously, they're coming over here, innit? So they're gonna do that. Remember when William Regal used to come over and just make him IC champion on Raw? They used to do the same back in the day with British Bulldog. Like, I don't know if everyone remembers, what's it called? Battle Royal at the Royal Albert Hall. So, do you remember that? 1991. Oh my God. They made Bulldog win the coveted trophy in the Royal Albert Hall.
I tell you, when I was there that night in Manchester in 1997 when he lost the European title to Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Jesus God, the booing that night were unbelievable. I thought Shawn Michaels ain't going to get out of this arena alive.
What's that, the one night only pay-per-view?
Yeah, because obviously they were building up to Brett versus Shawn, weren't
they? Yeah. Oh, man. Shugz, you got anything on your notes to do with Big E and Barrett?
No, I just thought, like Big E's just seemed to he's just nowhere now, Yeah. He carried the belt, did nothing with it.
Bitch,
Yeah.
Yeah, Cena's come out saying he wants to have a feud with Big E, soon. So, we'll see with that. But oh yeah, Shugz, by the way, the November booking dates for the tour. The Raw's in Liverpool.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's up to you, bro. We can either go to Wembley Arena. I know you want to go to a Raw, proper Raw, but
not in Liverpool, we don't.
No.
Oh God, they've been to an house show in Liverpool and it was bad enough.
Oh, is it? Oh, jeez.
You mind the buddy? It's ridiculous. They just seem to. What annoys me at the minute with WWE is O2 seems to get one every year, each year, like either April or November. Then all others are having to circle around it. I don't think they've filmed Raw live in Sheffield now for at least 4 or 5 years.
Well, yeah.
It's ridiculous, but Sheffield's one of the bigger arenas. You'd think if they're doing a live broadcast, you'd go to the biggest arenas there is.
Well, Shugz, I'll leave that one to you, brother. If you want to go, I'll go, man. Like, I'll sort my shit out from now. So, anyway, let's get on to the next one. Adam Rose debut.
Oh God.
Well, there you go. James, I mean, did his NXT allure transcend to the main roster on his debut that night?
No, it's quite clear he's just going to be annoying as fuck. Any momentum he had, Michael Cole finished in like 4 minutes. Boom, gone.
It's like fucking Mortal Kombat, finish him, and it's just all over in 1 second. The thing is, right, which me and Shugz kind of had verbiage about the other day, was WWE are continuing to, I mean, they said they were not going to bring people up unless they had something concrete. But no one has got something concrete, because what you're doing is you're bringing people up, not knowing how to bring them up. You're going on NXT Heat, right, and Pops. But not everyone has access to that. I mean, everyone in the UK, in the US has to watch it on the network or on Hulu Plus or whatever. But that's if you've got that shit. Obviously, we get it free, so do Canada. But, not everyone knows. And they need to understand how to do that transition better. Obviously, Bray Wyatt, he's got that gimmick, so it's a bit different. But with your Emma's, wrong. Paige, wrong. Adam Rose, wrong. I don't think it could be wrong with Bro Dallas, because obviously he's a heel and he's that kind of smarmy kind of heel. So he's just going to get booed anyway, which is what they want. So
can't wait for Bo Dallas.
I know Shugz can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said about this with Evolution replacing Batista. They're meant to be the future, the present, and the past. So surely somebody who's currently on NXT in that position, Corey Graves, would fit there. So why are they putting Sheamus in?
Well, yeah, Corey Graves obviously he would fit there, but that's the thing. They don't know how to get to that point. That's the problem. They don't know how to get to that point. I mean, he's got the look, without a shadow of a doubt. But he needs to do a bit more in the ring, and he just needs to talk a bit more, be a bit more brash, be a bit more, be a bit more CM Punkish in terms of the way he conducts himself. And then I will think, okay, with them stay down tattoos on your hand, you can get over. But you just, I mean, Shugs, what did you think about the pairing him with Swagger though, Adam Rose?
Yeah, so I suppose it's just good with, well, they're claiming obviously that he's British, even though we know he's South African because
they're actually claiming that he's British.
Well,
Are they actually saying that?
He's speaking like he's British, isn't he? It's just a rip off of that Get Me to the Greek guy, isn't it? Well, Russell Brand rip off. So the way he's speaking, I would assume that we're supposed to think he's British.
Party time all the time.
Do you know who I was?
Rose.
Pirates of the Caribbean was on, and there's a bit of
You just do this. What? Is he still there?
Hello?
Shugs?
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened, bro?
I think my
What happened?
My USB just came out.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. So we got to the Pirates of the Caribbean bit.
Yeah, he's just like he's got a bit of Captain Sparrow about him, Jack Sparrow as well. But it's just fucking shit, innit? There needs to be they need to sort out the transition from NXT to Raw or just to the main roster, because people they establish characters and then they appear on Raw and they think that we know who they are.
Yeah. Where
they need to just be debuting. It's a debut, but then I don't know. It just needs to be better because they're doing the little vignettes and stuff. So they're saying coming soon. But then when they arrive, it's just flat, and it's happening with everybody. So obviously there's a transitional something's going wrong.
But also, I must give him the benefit of the doubt because apparently live in the arena, people were going crazy, like they were singing a tune and everything. But obviously it didn't transcend well on TV.
Yeah, because it sounded dead.
Yeah, it sounded dead because he likes bunnies. He likes bunnies. I like bunnies. Oh god. Anyway, Josh, your thoughts on the gimmick though?
I think the way I see it is, if we're gonna have jobbers, at least they're gonna be funny and just with this.
Man, I feel sorry for Leo Kruger. I mean, Adam Rose, because this guy's been part of WWE for so long.
Yeah.
This guy has been part of FCW. He was an FCW heavyweight champion, for God's sake. Like, that says it all. He's been around for ages. He even bulked down to play this Rose character. And to be honest, he plays it well, but we're just going to have to see what happens. Apparently he's not going to make his debut until the pay-per-view. So we'll just see. And he's finally got a new finisher, and it's not a clothesline. So, looks similar to, what's it called? Dean Ambrose finisher. So maybe he'd change it up a bit, but we'll see. All right, let's get into the main event. Shield versus Wyatts. Shield's dirt sheets are saying that WWE are holding off, the split with the Shield for a while, and I don't blame them because they're all on fire right now.
Yeah, they're just over. The actual face change has made them even more popular than they were before. They were over as heels still, but now this face change has just sent them skyrocketing really, and the fans are loving them, and just why change?
Do you think Seth Rollins has anything to do with that?
Well, I think so. I think the face change was sort of propelled off the back of Seth Rollins in ring, the way he was doing, because they must have been holding him back, because and now they're just fucking just saying to him just do your thing,
Just do your biz, bro. Josh, what was your thoughts on the match? Because like I said before, 3-man matches are always a highlight.
Yeah, well, definitely any time the Shield and the Wyatts get in the ring, especially against each other, I mean, wow. I mean, they've just got great chemistry. Obviously, it's not as great as the Elimination Chamber one, but yeah, it was still great to see. Got a lot of spots. And I like the way they ended it, because it didn't make the Shield look weak by losing. and it didn't make the Wyatts look weak by losing. So
Yeah, I mean, Shugs, man, Dean Ambrose with them kayfabe thumps, the all-out assault that he does. He just runs. He just runs and just jumps into them, and all you hear is like,
he bounces off the ropes like a crackhead and gets back up.
yeah. Oh man, you gotta love Ambrose though, because they're letting him do the suicide dives with Ambrose now. But nothing can beat Ambrose when he does a kamikaze sit on top of your head move.
Yeah, just lands on his feet.
Yeah, it's sick. Oh,
Yeah,
it's the best.
I just think that this just seems to be we're just stuck. You know, it's like we're just they're dragging their feet. There's no heading towards like SummerSlam or nothing like that. We're too close to WrestleMania, and then there's no real big pay-per-views on the horizon. The next one's like Payback, so we're just like it's like they're just dragging their feet, really.
We're just coasting.
Yeah.
So yeah, James. Like Josh said, beat down by Evolution at the end. But this time it was just a little bit different because Roman Reigns got his ass fucked up, man.
Yeah, it's like I said it before. They're obviously targeting Roman Reigns versus Triple H for SummerSlam, but to me, that in that case, it's just Triple H. Is the COO or is a wrestler? He can't be in both. It's just storylines are overlapping in the sense.
Yeah.
It's like that. Make the match at take the match at EC. If that had been just Shield versus Wyatts, if it's stuff Triple H got away with, either other team would have been disqualified straight out.
I think they're saying they're aiming at having bringing back the War Games for Battleground, but that's like 3 pay-per-views away. So
that's 3 pay-per-views away.
Well,
is it?
yeah, we got Payback on the 1st of June, and then there's Money in the Bank, which should be good. They're probably it's going to be a lift around then, seeing who's in Money in the Bank. We can get some qualifying matches, we can get some stuff like that, and then it's Battleground, 20th of July, and then after Battleground is SummerSlam. So maybe we could have a payoff from all these angles at SummerSlam.
Yeah, well, they're looking for Reigns against Triple H in it, which would be sick.
Yeah, but then after SummerSlam, you get like a good run up because you get Night of Champions, Hell in a Cell, Survivor Series, and then TLC.
Yeah.
You get some good pay-per-views in a row.
Oh yeah, that would be it. Well, hopefully it's better than last year's run up to Royal Rumble.
Yeah, but then I just suppose like Payback I can't remember a good Payback. Really?
No. Oh,
Maybe
man.
when it was capital punishment, that was about it.
Just thinking about the Royal Rumble, man. Oh, Cesaro, man. He has to win that shit. Anyway, that's for future shows. All right, so that's the end of Raw, people. Let's go into our Raw ratings shows.
Yeah, it's just average Raw. Probably no. Actually, it pissed me off. So 5.
Oh, okay. James.
I'll get it 3 out of 10. Apart from beginning, it just went downhill.
Yeah, you were pissed. I saw you on Twitter going on mad. You and Michael were going crazy.
They're booking the world champion like he's a flaming frightened baby.
Oh god. Josh, your Raw rating, please.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a 5, I'm afraid.
A 5, okay. All right, so let's just go into the Raw feedback then, people. Let's have a look now. We have 2, I believe. So I will start with Master of the Top Rope Elbow Steve Dawson, who has written in. So thoughts on the main segment of Raw. US title Battle Royal, bog standard Battle Royal. In 12 months, Paul Dolph has gone from world champion to being eliminated in the Battle Royal for a near pointless title by a glove puppet. Sheamus done nothing for over a year. Hopefully the rumored heel turn will do him good. Cesaro RVD, Barrett put in his best week last week. WWE slogan is then, now, forever. RVD is just then. Don't match. Cesaro continues to flounder as a tweener with a heel manager. He needs character development. The Wyatt promo, quality as usual, but I do believe I want to see another. I really want to see another Cena Wyatt match. Answer to that is no. Rusev, Kingston, the whole Vladimir Putin thing reeks of desperation. Please boo this guy. He'll be jobbing on SmackDown by the autumn. Bryan Kane fiasco. Why are they portraying Bryan as such a pussy? No other main event face would have been booked to run away. Stay and protect your woman like a man. I thought a car alarm was going off outside when Brie was screaming. Big E, Bad News Barrett. I think everyone knows my feelings on the pay-per-view rematches 24 hours later. Nothing will change with the IC title till they have proper teams. Alan Rose debut. Oh, just fuck off, you complete and utter dickhead. Kruger had potential. This spunk bubble will be jobbing on Superstars by SummerSlam. Wyatt Shield, slow burn, but another strong match for these 6 no real desires to see Shield Evolution again though. Pretty rotten show, 3.5 out of 10. P.S. Forgot to mention the amazing remix of Mr. T's Hall of Fame speech I marked for Mr. T's mum. I forgot about that. Oh, good. Shucks.
So the M Cook, best part of Raw, Sheamus winning US title and teasing a possible heel turn. Main event was good. The only other thing I liked was obviously the ravishing Russian Lana. Anything else on the show was complete shite, embarrassing to watch, and scratch head awful. Former world champion Dolph Ziggler gets eliminated by twat of the century Santino. You get booed for it, but celebrated like the stupid fuck that you are. RVD versus Cesaro. Cesaro needs a new theme song. It doesn't match anything to do with his character, and Swagger is walking around with the song Cesaro should have. Ryback versus Cody Rhodes. Don't care about the Rhodes brothers feud. It's far too late. Matador's segment was crap. I'm all for funny comedy segments, but I think I was shouting for the TV for them to shut the hell up. Adam Rope's debut. This should have been my favourite part. I was looking forward to it, but the following things happened. It was the same party guest you see on NXT. The bunny needs to be boiled. Michael Cole danced to the Munich, ruined it for life, and NXT general manager JBL wanted to know where they came from. Oh my god, they killed Adam, you bastards. And then to top this off, from this seemingly TNA version of Raw was the Bryan, Brie, Kane shit. Since June 1991, when I first started watching WWE, I've never seen a face WWE champion made to look like such a scared coward, and it doesn't help that Bryan and Brie Bella are the worst actors in the history of shit acting. Brie Bella screaming like she was reading in a script meant embarrassed me as a wrestling fan. Daniel Bryan destroyed Kane the night before, but all of a sudden he's shit scared of him. Whoever wrote this ball sack of a show needs to be fired and banned from writing on anything on TV for life. They should not even be allowed to think about wrestling, full stop. Just for the main event and Sheamus' possible heel turn and Lana, I give this piece of shit garbage a shameful 3 out of 10.
Oh god. Ranjin Singh, was that you? Was that you that wrote that shit, Ranjin? You better stop that, man. Come on.
Probably.
Jeez. Okay, people. All right, we're going to go to a quick break, and then we'll be back with Smackdown in 60 seconds, Sugs Stunners, and In the Words Of. So don't you miss it.
Be sure to listen to the Sunday Segue Wrestling Podcast.
What?
Every Sunday with Kinny Killa and the Galdem Sugar Sugs.
Yes! Yes!
With all the news, views, and laughter that you want.
They like jet airplanes. They like long limousines.
Every Sunday, the Sunday Segue Wrestling Podcast on Podomatic, iTunes, and YouTube.
So why don't you choke on that, slap nut?
Hello, everyone. I'll start that again. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sunday Segue Wrestling Podcast. It is me, Kinny Killa, here with the Gallon Sugar Shugs, Head of Fan Relations, James Powers, and debutante Joshua Smith up the baggies. All right, we're going to go to Smackdown in 60 seconds, so roll with it, Shugs.
Okay, so we get Sheamus, Ambrose, US title rematch. It takes 2 bro kicks to take out Ambrose, who was taped up ribs from the Evolution attack on Monday night. Sheamus retains. Big E and RVD against Bad News Barrett and Cesaro. Heyman's on commentary, which is quality as usual, and it's a quick win for Barrett and Cesaro. Kofi versus Rusev. A quick win for the Negro hating Rusev. Wyatt promo, same old stuff. We get a payback advert with Triple H sat at his desk. We get Layla and Fandango versus Santino and Emma. JBL says everyone will Bo leave next week, so I think Bo is coming to SmackDown. Layla looks smoking in a little green number. I think you can see her nipples through it, and that's about as interest as I got in the match. But they did have a little snog on the top of the ramp. Roman Reigns against Henry. Henry says he's going to welcome into the Hall of Pain. Henry dominates until Reigns hits a Samoan drop and then spears Henry for the win. Matador's 3MB, just enough of this shit already. Batista against Rollins. They sell the injuries again from Monday night. He hit some high-flying moves, but Batista, when he comes over the top rope to do the sit-down, Batista smashes his head into the announce table and wins by count-out, and then he beats down Rollins. Then we get Wyatts against Cena and Usos, fighting all over the place until Harper pins one of the Usos. Fade to black.
Fade to black. All right. Time for Sugs Stunners.
Sugs Stunners, this shit is getting harder every week because the shows are getting worse. Jobber of the week, just have to say Kofi, jobbed out on 2 shows. Move of the week, I'll go back to Extreme Rules and we'll say Rollins off the fucking stairs onto everyone. Wrestler of the week, I would like to give it to Rollins, but he lost to Batista, so I'm going to give it to Bad News Barrett.
Hey, again. Bad news. Bad news. Yes, Bad News. He takes it down. My man, Bad News. All right. That's the end of the show, people. But quickly, guys, should we do a Sunday Segue sweepstakes for the World Cup?
No. Yeah, I suppose. We can get people who want to enter, first come, first serve. Once we got 32, we'll just end it. And then we'll do the sweepstake.
All right.
I'll get England, me, will I?
Oh, good. All right. Well, we'll do that.
We'll do. We could do a whatchamacallit, a tweet, and then whoever replies, we'll get a hashtag, and whoever replies or whoever inboxes us first. Once we get 32, job done.
Job done. All right. I'll get on that. All right, people. Well, end of the show. Obviously, I have to say thanks to the head of fan relations for always doing his job as it is. He's gonna update the Facebook page. So yeah, James, as always, thanks for that, fella. Let the people know where they can find you.
Always a pleasure, sir. You can like me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/James'sRambles and follow me on Twitter at JamesPowers33 and at James'sRambles.
I have to thank Joshua Smith. Josh, how do you feel now, bruv?
Yeah, really happy. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, that's great. That's great. This won't be the last time you'll be on. We will get you on again, brother. Don't worry about that. Can you let the people know where they can find you on the Twitter?
Yep, of course. At pardon_say again.
There you go. And obviously, I cannot do this without the hashtag tech guy. Get him, Sugs.
Always a pleasure, never a chore.
That's it. That's all you need to say, brother. All right. So, in the words of this week, it's going to be from Sergeant Slaughter from Royal Rumble 1991 before he goes off to face against Ultimate Warrior. So, in the words of Sergeant Slaughter, shut up, you. Sorry, I'll start again. It just got me in the voice then. Jeez. All right. So, in the words of Sergeant Slaughter, shut your hole, you puke, and listen up. If you think there's turmoil in the world today, then you wait till I leave this area and I head to that ring to face the Ultimate Puke for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. And when I defeat the Ultimate Puke, I, Sergeant Slaughter, become the new World Wrestling Federation Champion. Then you'll see turmoil like you've never seen before. Ultimate Puke. You're weak, and your weeks are no longer numbered. Your days are no longer numbered. Your hours are no longer numbered. Your seconds are numbered. Ultimate Puke. You're dismissed. And that's an order. And if you don't like that, you can choke on it, slap nuts.